Hey guys, welcome back to Tabletop Celts. I'm Jack, and today I'll be doing another solo battle report of Warhammer 40k. I'm going to be using the open war cards for this, so it's going to have a deployment, an objective, and some twists to the game itself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a kind of little story I've made for this battle, just to give it a bit more flavour. Then I'll show you the army lists. So it's going to be my Space Marine custom chapter, which is the Brothers of Atonement, versus a Tau Force. Now, I'm going to be using custom Tau Seps, but I haven't named the Tau Sept yet, so I'm just going to call it an unidentified Tau Sept. Then I'll go through the map layout and everything like that, objectives, what the deployment is, and the twists and everything like that, and then we can roll off our first turn. Okay guys, so you'll see me just after the little clip I've made.
Vita, a lush green planet full of natural beauty and resources. Vita will make a great asset to any civilization. That is why, amidst the beauty of this planet, there is a bloody war between two factions. A Space Marine chapter, the Brothers of Atonement, and a unidentified Tau Force, each looking to control the resources of the planet. The Brothers of Atonement have set up a outpost among some old Imperial ruins. Through a heavy rainstorm, a lookout sees the bright lights of a Tau Force approaching their position. Tired of this long war, both sides prepare for yet another battle.
Okay guys, welcome to the Space Marine army list. So I'm playing my own custom chapter today called the Brothers of Atonement. So the chapter tactics I've gone for Master Artisan. So each time a unit with this tactic is selected to shoot or fight, you can reroll one hit roll when resolving a unit's attack, which is pretty cool. Then the second thing I've gone for is Long Range Marksman. So I add 3 to the range characteristic of rapid fire and heavy weapons, not including flame weapons. Models with this tactic are equipped with, so they just get +3 to their weapons, which is pretty cool. I'll go through what I've actually got in the list. So I'll start off with my HQ. I've got a captain with a jetpack, a storm shield, and a thunder hammer. His Warlord trait, I have given him Iron Resolve, so I add 1 to the wounds characteristic of the Warlord, and I get a 6 up Feel No Pain as well. Then his Relic, I have given him Armour of Indomitus, so I add 1 to a wound characteristic of the barrier, so he gets an extra 2 wounds now. The barrier has a 2+ save. Once per battle, before making a saving throw for the barrier, it can activate its armor force shield. If it does, then until the end of the phase, the barrier has a 3+ invuln, which is nice. So that's my HQ. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm running this as a patrol. I go over now to my troop choice. I've got a 10-man tactical squad. In this squad, they've got a sergeant with a power fist and a Combi-melta. They've also got a special weapons marine with a Meltagun and a heavy weapon marine with a rocket launcher, or a missile launcher, sorry. And the rest of them just have their bolters. Then I'll go over to my fast attack. I've got a 10-man assault marine squad. I got a sergeant and another marine with the big chainswords, whose name I forget. I'll put a word somewhere. And then the rest of the marines have got bolt pistols and chainswords. Then I'll go over to my elite. I've got a 5-man Sternguard Veteran squad. They have a sergeant with a plasma pistol and a chainsword, and the rest of them have special issue bolt guns. Then finally I'll go over to my heavy. I've got a Land Raider Crusader. So he's got Hurricane Bolters, twin assault cannons, and a Meltagun on top. Okay guys, so that's everything for the Space Marine army list, and I'll be back now in just a sec with the Tau army list. Hey guys, so welcome to the Tau Army list. Like I said before, this is going to be an unidentified Tau sept. So the two Tau tenants I've gone for are Soldiers in Arms, so increases my greater good ability by 9. And I've also gone for Outgunned, so burst cannons have an extra -1 AP in this list. And the artifact I've gone for, the prototype weapon I've gone for, I've put on a Pathfinder squad that I've got in this list. It's not networked marker lights, so it turns their marker lights from heavy 1 to assault 1. Okay guys, so I'll actually go through what I got on the list now. So I'm running this as a battalion. I've got 2 HQs, I've got a Fireblade, and I've got a Battlesuit Commander, just a regular Battlesuit Commander. He's got a Plasma Rifle, a Psycho Ion Blaster, Advanced Targeting System, and I always forget the name of this one. And a Counter-Fire Defense System. So he's an extra -1 and he can reroll his Overwatch. Then I'll go over to my 3 troop choices. I've got a 7-man Fire Warrior squad with carbines. The Shazway has a marker light. Then I've got 2 5-man Breacher squads. The sergeants don't have marker lights, they're just regular guys. Then I'll go over to my elites. I've got a Riptide with a burst cannon, advanced targeting system, and smart missile systems. Then I've got a 3-man battlesuit squad, XV8. So I got a Shazway with a shield, a fusion blaster, and iridium armor, so he has a 4-up invuln and a 2-up save. The 2 suits accompanying him, they've got 2 burst cannons each and an advanced targeting system. They've also got 6 shield drones accompanying them. I also forgot to mention as well, my Battlesuit Commander has a shield drone accompanying him as well. What else have I got? And then finally I go over to my fast attack. I've got a 7-man Pathfinder squad. They've all got marker lights, and they also have 2 shield drones accompanying them too. Okay guys, that's the army lists, and I'll be back now in just a sec with the map and objective. Okay guys, welcome to Planet Vita. So, these are the 3 cards I drew. I've already determined deployment zones. So the Space Marines are over here and the tower over there. So I drew a pretty standard deployment zone, 12 away from the center. So I got a line going up there and there. So the objective is War of Attrition. So amidst the horror and carnage of battle, victory is sometimes a question of simple butchery. Each player adds up the power rating or points values of all enemy units that have been destroyed, so I'm using points. During the battle, if the players are not using power ratings or points, the value is added up in the number of all enemy models that have been destroyed during the battle. At the end of the 5th battle round, the player with the highest total is the winner, even if their army has been completely destroyed. Nice, so simple team deathmatch. Then for my twists, I drew Unrelenting Turmoil first, so Little Respite or Sanctuary is available across the galaxy of the 41st millennium, so I draw 2 more twist cards. So I've got Exhausted. Your forces are on the last legs, but their sheer willpower keeps them standing to try to finally snatch a victory. Subtract 1 from the strength characteristic of all models. Then I drew Tempest. So torrential rain and wind make it all but impossible to focus on the enemy at a distance. Models receive the benefit of light cover if they are more than 18 away from the attacking unit. So they're knackered and they're fighting in a storm. So those are the cards I drew. So the actual map layout itself, I've got 3 ruined buildings. One there, one there, one there. Got some ruined walls over there, barricades, and 2 forests. So the forests and the barricades on the wall, ruined walls, -1 to hit, and the ruins give you +1 to your save and obscuring. They obscure you if you on the other side of it. So I believe that's everything, guys. I'll quickly go through deployment stuff. So I split my assault squad and my tactical marines into 2 5-man units. So I've got a tactical marine squad here with 4 bolters and a missile launcher. The second half of the squad's over here with the 2 Meltaguns and 3 bolters. My Land Raider Crusaders there. The Sternguard Veteran squad is here behind the tactical squad. My first squad of assault marines is by here. These have just got chainsaws and bolt pistols. And then my captain and the other half of the assault marines with the 2 big chainsaws are inside the Land Raider Crusaders, so they're not actually on the map. Then I'll go over to the Tau. The Tau is pretty standard. So what you see is what you get, kind of thing. So I got my suits, breaches, 6 drones. The drone accompanying the commander, Riptide in the center, carbines, Fireblade, Pathfinders, and breaches inside. Oh, and also the 2 drones accompanying the Pathfinders. I'm using standard white dice, so those are the ones I'll be rolling with, measuring tape. I've got dice, so I've got Gene Stealer dice to keep track of Tau command points, and over the other side I've got Stormcast dice keeping track of the Space Marine command points, and I've also got an orange die to keep track of the turns. Man, this is a lot. Okay, so let's just roll off for first turn. So Tau got a 5, and Space Marines. Space Marines also got a 5. So roll off again. Tau got a 4, and Space Marines got a 1. So Tau will be taking the first turn. So I'll be back now in just a sec, guys, for Tau turn 1. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm getting command points, so I'm up to 7 command points now. I'm not going to bother call Monkar or anything with my commander just yet. So I'm going to spend a stratagem called Branch Nova Charge. So I get to pick 2 abilities from my Riptide's Nova Reactor. So I'm going to give him a 3-up invuln, and I'm going to power up his weapon. So he's going to have 18 shots with his burst cannon. He takes a mortal wound, and he has a 3-up invuln and 18 shots. So that's everything from my command phase, guys. So I got 6 CP now, and I'll be back now after my movement. Okay guys, so I haven't really moved. So I'm just going to wait until the Space Marines do their advance. But I am going to shoot my Riptide at some Marines because I got the range. So his heavy burst cannon is going into the tactical Marines, and his smart missile systems are going into the Sternguard Veterans. So I'll do the heavy burst cannon first into the tactical Marines. So it's 18 shots. Now it's going to be at -1 because of the storm. Ooh. So I'm going to be hitting on 5s. Oof, that is not a good roll. Would have been good if I was hitting on 4s. Damn rain. So 3 hits, nice. That's key. Then it's going to be 3s to wound, because they're strength 6. Oh, they all wound at least. Then it's going to be -2 because of his advanced targeting system. So that will be 5s. So the Space Marines do get 1 save. It's a 5-up save. Do I want to spend a CP? Because that's 2 Marines killed because they do 2 damage. I won't spend a CP. I'll keep my... actually, no, I will. So on a 5. What is it? It is a 5, so we just kill 1 Marine. So I'll just take this tactical Marine back here. Then we got the missiles, or 36 range, so there's plenty of room. That is 8 shots. So you got 8 shots, hitting on 5s. No, these ignore cover, but they get the benefit of light cover. So I think these are just hitting on 4s, I believe, because they're no longer getting light cover. So hitting on 4s, lol, not a great roll for the freaking Riptide, tell you that. And then it's wounded on 3s, and it misses. So there's no wounds to take there. Okay guys, so that's the end of Tau turn 1, not very exciting. But looks like it's about to kick off with Brothers of Atonement turn 1. Okay guys, so I get a command point and I'm back after my movement. Okay guys, so I done the Space Marine movement. I advanced the tactical squad up to the here, so I rolled a 6 for them, so they ran up here. Then I moved my assault squad from here over to here, they flew over 12. Then I advanced my Sternguard Veterans there, and then I moved my Land Raider Crusader up 10 inches there. And I left my Tactical Marine squad in the building. So I can't really do much shooting because of obscuring rules. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot my Tactical squad first. They do have line of sight on the suits, but I'm just going to double check actually, can they see the drones? Okay guys, so I've checked the line of sight and the Space Marines can see this drone here. So I'm going to shoot my rocket launcher, my missile launcher into that drone squad there. So I'm going to do a, I think it's Frag, isn't it? That's D6. So I got 4 shots. Now because of the rain and behind the tree, it's -1. So there's not more than -1 because you can only get a -1 max. So it's going to be 4s. So you get 2 hits. The drones are toughness 4, strength 4, so it's going to be 4's wound. So I get 1 wound, and because I'm in the heavy doctrine, it's -1, but the drone has a 4-up save. And it also has a 5-up feel no pain, which it fails. So I do kill 1 drone. So that drone is now removed. Then we've got bolters. Now bolters is a 24, but because they got +3, it's 27. They're out of range for 27. So it's just the rocket launcher that can fire. Then I shall shoot my Land Raider Crusader. Now I'm going to do the multi-melta into the Riptide. The assault cannon, the hurricane bolters, all the rest of them I'm going to put into the drones. I can see the drones if I go like that. So you can see from that drone there to the Land Raider Crusader. So I'll do the melta shot first. So it's 1 shot. Yeah, so I'm within 18, so I don't have to worry about the -1. So the multi-melta into the Riptide, hitting on a 3. I'm going to spend my artisan reroll here so I can reroll this. So that's a hit. I think it's a 3 to wound because toughness 7, yeah. So my Riptides, he has a 3-up invuln. Yeah, I'll just do a 3-up invuln. That's a fail. I'll CP that. Nice. So Tau are on 5 CP now. Then let me just mark that down actually. Yeah. Right. So they're on 5 CP. Then we've got the rest of the guns going into the drones. Okay, so I'm going to do the hurricane bolters first. So it's 12 shots because they're not in rapid fire. So it's going to be 3s because they're not more than 18 away. Ooh, yeah, I'll get rid of them. That's actually a pretty good roll. Then it's going to be 4s because they are also toughness 4. Boop. Then the drones have a 4-up invuln. And they have a 5-up feel no pain. And they failed that, so that's another 2 drones killed. Ooh. It's important to check out the drones first, I find, when I'm playing Tau. Obviously, as a Tau player, I hate it when people do that. Then we've got the twin assault cannon. Yes, the twin assault cannon, which is heavy 12. 6, 6. So once again, it's going to be 3s. Ooh. These dice here. Then heavy assault cannon is strength 6, so it's going to be 3s. Crap. No, I spent my artisan reroll, never mind. Then it's -1, they get 4 up anyway. And then they get a 6 up. A 5 up, sorry. And they failed 2 of them, so there's another 2 drones killed. So there's 1 drone left in that squad. Nice. Ugh. Come on. So only 1 drone remains. Well done, Land Raider Crusader. So that's the shooting done, guys. So I'll do morale now for those drones. Well, for the drone. I know it might not seem worth it, but I'm actually going to spend a CP to make the drone stay. Because he's only leadership 6, so tower on 4 CP. Because shield drones matter too, damn it. Okay. So that's turn 1 done, guys, for both Tau and the Brothers of Atonement. They only lost 1 Space Marine, so I don't think they can run. No, they're fine. So I'll be back now, guys, in just a sec for Tau turn 2. Okay guys, so Tau turn 2. I get a command point, so it'll take me at the 5, where I'm going to spend it to power up both my gun and shield for my Riptide. Okay guys, so for my Tau movement, I moved my Pathfinders up in the building there, moved their 2 drones forward too. I moved 1 shield drone behind my Riptide, the other shield drone is behind my commander. I moved him slightly forward too. I advanced my breaches forward as well, so I rolled a 4, so they moved 10, so they're still obscured by this ruin here. And I've also moved these battlesuits still within the trees, so I can get line of sight on some assault marines. So I'll do some shooting now. The first thing I'm going to do, I am literally going to shoot all my mark lights into the Land Raider Crusader. So that's 7 mark light shots. 1, 2, 3. So 7 mark light shots into the Land Raider Crusader, and because they're not 18 away, it's still it's not -1 to hit. And because it's assault now instead of heavy 1, there's no penalties, so it's going to be 4s. So damn, did I do that one? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that one is for the freaking advance roll. Right, so we've got how many mark lights is that? So we got 5 mark lights on them. Sorry, that was a 4. So that's the full Monty, I believe, of mark lights. So we reroll 1s, we get +1 to hit, and some other stuff, but it's mainly those ones I'm thinking of. Then I'm going to do, my Riptide is going to fire everything it's got into the Land Raider Crusader, including the missiles. So we'll do the missiles first, because they're probably not going to do much. So it's going to be 3s now, because of the marker knights, re-rolling 1s. Get to re-roll these ones. Sorry, that was a 3. Then it's going to be 5s and 6s. So we get 2 wounds at -1. Land Raider Crusader. I'm not sure where save is actually. Land Raider Crusader is a 2+ save, so he does take a wound. So you'll have 15 wounds left. Then I'll fire my burst cannon at it. So, because I've overcharged it, it's going to be 18 shots. So there's 8. Actually, it should just be -2 dice. So, like that. So, once again, hitting on 3s. Get to reroll 1s. Still a lot of 2s. That freaking sucks. There's a few 2s, but that, yeah. Get to reroll these. 2's always the enemy. So they can go over there like that. then it's going to be strength 6. It's still going to be 5s and 6s. Crap, I dropped a die. Because of it's still higher. 5 and 6s. 3. Do I want a CP? One of those. No, I'm going to save it. There's no point. Because it's so high up. So we got 3 wounds through. These are -2, so 4 up save for the Land Raider. Oh, wow, okay. He doesn't get any of those. I will CP this for the Space Marines though. And it still fails. So Space Marines will be on 5 command points now. So that's 2, 4, 6 damage. So that will take him down to 9 wounds remaining. Right. So that's my Riptide and my Pathfinder shot. Next thing I'm going to shoot my battle suits into these Assault Marines here. Because they're not behind the ruin and they clearly can be seen. Like that. Right. So I'll shoot the Fusion Blaster first. That's an easy one to do. So that's a miss. Then we've got, what was it, 4... It's 16 shots then for the other 2 suits. Because of their burst cannons. Down, down, like that. So we are hitting on 4s. If I can grab the dice. So hitting on 4s. No rerolls yet. Then they are wounding on 3s. Get rid of that. So that's 3 wounds at -2 because of their advanced targeting system and the SEP trait. So it's going to be 5 up. So the Marines fail that. So 1 Marine is killed and 1 takes a wound. And there's the wound for the Marine. So that's pretty much it for Tau turn 2, guys. And I'll be back now in just a sec for Brothers of Atonement turn 2. Okay guys, so Brothers of Atonement turn 2, I gain a command point, so that takes me back up to 6. Okay guys, so for the movement, I moved my Assault Marines from behind the ruin to here, so I'm going to hopefully charge the suits and hopefully survive. The Sternguard Veterans have also moved forward. I moved the Tactical Squad into the ruin above, but there. The Tactical Squad is mained still. I moved my Land Raider Crusader forward, and I disembarked the Marines inside, so I've got my Captain and the Assault Marines now in play. So I'm going to do some shooting now. So I'm just going to start off with something simple. I'm going to do 4 bolt pistols into those... Actually, no, I'm going to do 4 bolt pistols into those breaches there. So that seems like a doable... that seems like a target that can be easily killed by them. So it's 3s. And 3s. So that's 2 wounds, 4 up save. Oh, that's, well, there you go. That's 2 breaches killed. Yeah, I guess so. Then I'll do... I don't think my plasma pistol's in range, so it's 12, right? And then it has to be within 15 because of my... Okay, so my plasma pistol is in range just because of my, what's it called? My trait, my army trait. So I'm going to shoot that. I'm not going to bother overcharging it, so it's going to be on a 3, and that misses. Then I've got the bolt rifles, which would be... They'll also be 15 because special bolt rifles are better range. So I get rapid fire against these guys. Now I'm in Entitled Doctrine, so I'll give them an extra -1. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8 shots. 2, like that. And these are going into the suits. Hitting on 3s. Get rid of these. Wounding on 5s and 6s. Get 1 through. I'll take it on the Sergeant's 4 up. So, hold on, what is it? -1. So, no, it'll be -2 because it's a special issue. Oh, I can't remember. Right, because the special issue Boltgun's -3, so I'm going to take it out on my Shazo's, or Shazui's shield, so on a 4-pin one. Do I want to CP that? No, I'll let him. So, my sergeant takes a wound from the bolter. Okay, then I'm going to shoot my tackle squad missile. So I think it's a crack, it misses. Then the bolters, 24-inch range, well 27 now. They should be in range now because they've moved slightly closer. My bolters are now in range. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8 shots from them. These would just be at -1. 8 shots. So we'll be hitting on 3s, no. Oh, sorry guys, it's hitting on 4s because they're in trees. I'm not sure if I did it with them. Apologies about that, guys. So it's going to be, yes, 4s now because they're in the trees and it's raining. So that's them hit. Then it's going to be 5s and 6s to wound. So you get 3 wounds there, damn. So it's only -1, so I'll have to take these. I'll take 2 on the sergeant first because he's only got 2 wounds left. So he has a 2-up save, -1 to be 3s. Ooh, so he's got 1 wound left, and he's fine. So he's only got 1 wound left there. So that's the attack squad, the Sternguard Veteran squad, and they've shot. Now what I'm going to do with this tactical squad, I'm going to do my Meltaguns into the Riptide and my bolters into the breaches. So I got 2 bolter shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, so that's 2 wounds, -1, so it'll be 5s. So I save 1, kills 1. Ooh, yeah, that'll be fine, I think. Then the 2 melter shots into the Riptide, hitting on 3s, both hit, wounding on 3s. So that's 1 wound, 3-up save for the Riptide, and he gets on a 5. Right, so that's them. I'm trying to think what I want to shoot next. Then I'll do, let's say 1, 2, 3. I'll do 3 bolt pistols then into the Pathfinder squad from the assault squad there. So 3s and 3s. So 1 wound, they get +1 to this, so it will be a 4-up. And it fails. Ugh. I'm gonna see. Yeah, I'll CP that. Okay, fine. So the Pathfinder's safe on a 6. Okay. Then I'm gonna shoot my Land Raider Crusader. What the hell does he want to shoot at? Yeah, I'm gonna do the Hurricane Bolters into the Pathfinders, the Assault Cannon and the Meltagun into... I don't think I can do it into the Commander because he's got 3 guys around him. Or is that just infantry? No, I tell you what, I'm going to see if I can take some wounds off the Riptide. So I'm going to do my Multi-Melta and my Assault Cannon into the Riptide and the Hurricane Bolters into the Pathfinders. So I'll do the Meltagun first into the Riptide. So that's a hit. He's still on his full bracket even though he's got 9 wounds. Wounds 3, and then it's a 3-up save. That's not good. Dude, why did I save a freaking Pathfinder? I'm such a dumbass. Right, so... Alright, sorry guys, I forgot I have a shield drone there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say that's the shield drone save. and then I'm going to take it on the Riptide save on a 3, and then he passes. Sorry about that, I forgot he was there. Then we've got the Assault Cannon, Twin Assault Cannon, which is 12 shots, strength 6 minus 1. Well, it'll be, yeah, minus 1 now. So 12 shots. Like that. There you go, so this is Assault Cannon going into the Riptide, hitting on 3s. This is ballistic skill 3+, yeah. So he's hitting on 3s. There's a miss there, and that's a miss there. So he's strength 6, but the Riptide's toughness 7, so it's going to be 5s and 6s to wound. Get rid of them. Still get 3 wounds, nice. -1. I'll take 1 on the drone. So the drone takes it, and a 5 up, and the drone's fine. Then these 2 will be on my Riptide. 3 up save. Fails 1. How much damage did these do? Oh, he only takes a wound. So he has got 11 wounds left. Then we'll do the Hurricane Bolters into the Pathfinders. So that will be, so there's 2 of them, so it'll be 24 shots. This might be a bit overkill, but oh crap, I dropped my dice. Okay, so it's basically all these dice plus another 4 into the Pathfinders. So it's going to be 3s. Get another 4 dice, like that. Get rid of them. Get that out of here. So that's all the hits. Then we'll go over now to the wounds. So it's going to be 3s to wound. Get rid of that, and these are rapid fire, so these would be on -1. So it'll be their 5 up save, because they are within the ruin. Save 1, even with the drones is not worth it, so that would be the Pathfinder squad wiped. Kind of stupid now that I spent the CP to reroll that, but that's what we get, we don't think ahead of stuff. Squad dead, and that's my Land Rider Crusade shot with everything. Alright. It's time to do some charges. So the first thing I'm going to charge these guys into these suits here. So I got a Fusion Blaster shot, and that's off the table, hilarious. So that's a fail. I have 16 shots with my burst cannons. My days. 16 shots with the burst cannons, 6s. Oh damn, I got a few. 1, 2. If that was 5s and 6s, that would have been even more cute. So the rest of these bugger off. And it's going to be 3s to wound. Kind of unexciting there. Then it's -2, so it'll be 5 up saves for the Marines. So they save 2, but the Marine on 1 wound is now killed. So we've got 3 Marines left. So they're going to roll their charge. This is why we spend a CP, so I'm back down to 5. Nice. So they get in. Like so. I put my wound marker there behind them. Okay, so that's them. Now we got the big one. Next thing I'm going to charge... Yeah, I'm going to charge my Assault Marines now into the Riptide. So I'll do the easiest ones first. I'll shoot my 2 breaches there, because my greater good ability is within 9 now. So the 2 breaches here are going to go into them. 6s, nothing. My commander is going to go into them. So he's got a plasma rifle, nothing, and his cycle ion blaster. So this is a cycle ion blaster. I'm going to overcharge them because they do D3 damage. Hopefully I don't get any ones. And I do, so I take a mortal wound. Hilarious. But I do get a hit. Strength 8, so it'll be 2s to wound. So wound, it's -2. So the Marine fails that, and it does D3. 2. So we do kill 1 Marine, so I'll just take a chainsword away. Then I'll fire the breaches in that building. So there's 5 breaches in there. So that's going to be 10 shots. Can I count? Like that. So it's going to be 6s from the breaches. None. Then I'm going to shoot. I think I got like 1 fire warrior that can see those guys. So I think that's. I don't think I count the whole unit though. I think it's literally just him that can see. So he's the only one that can shoot. So I do get a hit and a 3. That's a wound. And that's a save. Sorry if I'm doing that wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Like the rest of them are blind because they're behind it, but he's the only one that can see. Right, then my Riptide is going to shoot. So he's going to do his rockets. So we need this one to go off. Yes, so then it's going to be 6s. Get 2, 3s, get 1, 4 up. That's a fail, so 1 Marine takes a wound. Then we've got his burst cannon with 18 shots because I overcharged. I spent the CP at the start of the Tau turn, so it's 18 shots hitting on 6s. Down, down, down. This isn't good. How many's left? 3. I know this is kind of stupid, but I am going to see, we call this a banter roll. I'm going to see if I can get another 6. Oh, damn it. Right, so I'm on 3 CP now. Okay. So, 3 hits, 3's to wound. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Dude. This is what I get for being dumb to the dumb. No, that's not good. No, not good. Okay, lol, have that. So I'm going to charge the Assault Marines in now. Yay, they get in. So it's a 6-inch charge, so they'll just get in and wrap. Boop, 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 like that. Now, the reason I spent the CP was because if I got the extra 6 and all 4 of them wounded, I could have wiped that unit out. But obviously the chances were slim, that's why I called it a banter roll. Next one who's going to charge is my captain. There's nothing to overwatch him because they've all gone. And he gets in with his freaking awesomeness. Actually, I'm going to spend another stratagem. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Hey guys, never mind. I'm not actually going to use another stratagem. I was thinking about using Hammer of Wrath with my Assault Marines, but it's not as good as I remember it. So we're not going to bother doing that. So we'll start off with the combat. I'll do these Marines first. So we got 3 chainswords. We got 2 attacks there each. 1 for them, 1 for the chainsword, and they get 1 for the charge as well. So I think it's a total of 9 attacks. So they're hitting on 3s. They are wounding on, well, they're strength 2 now because they're tired. So, no wait, they're strength 3 now because they're tired. So it's still 5s and 6s. They get 2. So that is, they're not oh they are -1 now because they're started chainswords. So my sergeant with a 3-up save. And again with my sergeant, he's fine. Then we shall do the other assault squad. So I got 2 chainswords in there. So once again that's 6 attacks into the Riptide. Yeah, 3. Now it's -1 to their strength, so they're usually strength 4, strength 3 now. So yeah, it'll be 5s, it'll be 6s now because it's double. New. Then we got the big chainswords. So Eviscerator's next. Eviscerator or something like that. So it's -1 to these, so we'll be hitting on 4s. Actually, the captain gives you -1 rerolls, right? So that's 3 hits. Then it's So it gives them it's +3 strength, but because it's -1 to their strength, it's technically +2, so it's 6s, so it's still going to be 5s and 6s to wound, and they get none. Okay guys, so we're doing the captain next. He's got 5 attacks, that's an extra dice. He's got 5 attacks, hitting on 3s because he's -1. He's -1 because he's holding a hammer. Now, he's usually strength 4, but because of the twists, he's now strength 3, so double that is 6. So he's strength 6 now, so it's going to be 5s and 6s to wound. Have I used the stratagem in the combat phase? I don't think so. So I'm gonna re-roll one of these guys. Nice. See, it pays off when you're Marine. So I got 4 CP now for the Marines. Then its minus is Thunderhammer. So it's -2. So the Riptide will have. I'm going to take one on my shield drone. So that's a failed. Okay, cool. So I'm going to do 3 on my 3-up invuln. So I failed 2. I pass 1. I'm going to spend a CP. So I've passed that. So I've passed them all, so that takes me down to 2 CP with the Tau. Nice. Then the Tau get to hit back. So I'll do these suits first. So the Sergeant has 3 attacks, the others have 2. So it's going to be 5s into those Marines there. Damn. Then it's going to be strength. I'm not sure where a suit is actually. So the suit's strength 5, so it's going to be 3 to wounds, so that's 3 wounds. The Marines take a wound, like so. Then the Riptide gets a sneaky punch. Riptide has 4 attacks. I'm going to do them all into the captain. So it's going to be 5s, 2 hits, strength 6, so it's going to be strength 5 now technically because of the -1. So strength 6, strength 6 one. Strength 5, sorry, so it is still 3s. No, it's not, it'll be 4s because of his armour and Indomitus. That gives him +1 toughness. Okay guys, sorry, I thought he was an extra toughness, he's not. So I moved it on 3s, but he does have a 2+ save. So it'll be a 3-up save because of the Riptide's -1. And he gets them both anyway. Like so. Right guys, so that's Space Marine turn 2. And we'll be back now, which is a sec for Tau turn 3. Sorry guys, so I forgot to do morale for those breaches. So because they're on a blade, that's still a pass anyway. I don't think anyone else needs to take a morale check. Because the Marines are quite high, they only lost 1, so I don't think they can fail. Yes, there you go. Okay guys, so turn 3 for the Tau. I gained a command point, so I was on 3, but then I spent 1 to charge up my my gun and my shield. So I got 18 shots and 3-up invuln for my Riptide, so that's my command phase. Okay guys, so for the Tau movement, I've done kind of a tactical withdrawal. So I moved these guys back from the Assault Marines. I moved the 2 breachers here, just ready. Hopefully I can take 1 or 2 Marines out by here, if I'm lucky. I left my Riptide in combat, because he can still shoot. I've advanced my Battlesuit Commander. I rolled a 5 for him, so he moved 13, which got him to there. And I also advanced his drone. I rolled a 6, so 14 got him to there. I've also moved my breachers out of the ruin, behind the ruin, but there. And I've also moved the drones out, so they're now obscured. And I've also shuffled my Fireblade and the Fire Warriors, so they're obscured as well. I've also left them within 3, so they can't shoot my commander because of their because of the rule. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the movement. So I'm just going to move on to some shooting. So I'm going to do 4 shots from these two into this unit here. So it's going to be 4s at point blank. Oh damn, not nice. Then it's going to be 3s. So that's 2 wounds. -2, so it's going to be a 5. So they save 1, but the Marine on 1 wound, it does die. Like so. Okay, so that's them shot. Then the only shooting I got left to do... Well, I guess I could shoot my commander. If he's got assault weapon, he's got assault weapons, I believe. So, he won't be able to shoot his plasma rifle, but he can still shoot his ion gun. So I'm going to shoot my cycle ion blaster into the Land Raider. So it's going to be 3s to hit now because I advanced. Do I want to overcharge? I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend CP. I think it's called like uplink mark light or satellite mark light. What it does, it puts this 1 mark light on the target I choose. So I'm putting 1 mark light on the Land Raider. So that will take me down to 1. So that will leave me on 1 strategy, 1 CP. So I am going to overcharge, hitting on 3s. I didn't even need to spend the CP, but just in case I did. So that's 3 hits. Strength 8 now against toughness 8. So that would have been 4s. Well, oh well, I'm not going to spend my last CP for that. So that's my commander shots. Now I'm going to shoot my Riptide into these Marines in combat with him. So I'm going to shoot my heavy burst cannon into the captain, and then I'm going to do my smart missile systems into the assault marines. So I do the smart missiles first. That'll be 8 shots. And it's -1 now because they're in combat with him, so it's going to be 5s. Get 4 hits. It's going to be 3s to wound. So I get 2 wounds. -1, so it's going to be... They're fine on a 5 and a 6. Then we got 18 shots from my heavy burst cannon into the captain. My captain is going to do... He is going to use his armor's ability, and he's going to have a 3-up invuln now instead of his 4-up invuln. So I can only do this once per game. So we'll do my Riptide shots now. If I can grab all the dice down. Right, so it's 18 shots. Oh, drop 1. 18 shots hitting on 5s. That's the crappiest roll I've ever seen. Lol. So that's 3. Then strength 6 is going to be 3s to wound. So it's 3 wounds. Then my captain has a 3-up invuln. I dropped a die. I'll just roll one of these. So he passed 2. 2 damage does go through, but I believe he has a... Because of his Warlord trait, he has a 6-up feel no pain. So he passes 1, so he just takes a wound, which will leave him on... So he has 2 extra wounds, and so that will leave him on 6 wounds left. Like that. So my Riptide's got 10 wounds, my captain's got 6 wounds. Okay. So that's pretty much it for the Tau turn 3. So we'll be back now for Space Marine turn 3. Okay guys, so I've done my movement. In the command phase I got a command point, so I'm up to 5 command points now. So I moved my Sternguard Veterans up, I left the Tactical Squad there. I advanced these guys, they got a 5 I think it was, so they moved there. Then I moved these guys forward, 12, so ready to charge them again. I left them in combat, and then finally I moved my Land Raider a bit beyond the ruin, so now he can see all the breaches and stuff. So I'll do some shooting. So what I'll do, I'm going to shoot this tactical squad into these breaches. I'll start off with a rocket launcher. It's turn 3, I'm still in tactical doctrine. So I got 4 shots with the rockets, sorry. So this is a Frak, I believe, into the breaches. Hitting on 4s because I'm still without because I'm 18 away, I believe. So I'm 18 away. So that's 1 hit. Then I'll wound on a 3. And I failed to wound. My bolters. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. So it's 8 shots because I haven't moved them. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds at -1, so that will give the breachers a 5-up save. So they save 2, but 1 guy takes a wound, so it just leaves the sergeant left. I'm going to do 2 bolt pistols from these guys into that final breacher. So hitting on 3s, both hits, wounding on 3s, no wounds. Okay, interesting. It's just a breach, I don't want to waste. What I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot my plasma pistol from my sergeant into the breacher, and then my specialist bolt guns are going into the battlesuits. So I'll do the plasma pistol first, I'm not going to overcharge it. Good thing I didn't, because that's a miss. And then we've got 4 shots then from them into the suits. The bolters into the suits. So I'm hitting on 4s because of the trees, or because it's raining, pick. Either one. Then it's going to be 5s and 6s. So we get 2 wounds. And these are at -3 now. So it's -3. My sergeant has a 2-up save, so it's going to be a 4-up either way. He saves 1. He's only got 1 wound left. I am going to CP that. I'm going to use my last CP. Okay, cool. My sergeant's fine. He's still on 1 wound. Okay. Then I'm going to shoot... I can only shoot the 2 Meltaguns because they are assault 1. So they are going into the suits as well. So it's 2 shots hitting on 4s. So we get 1 hit. The other one's a 3. Then it's 3s. That's a fail. I'll CP that with mine, so I'll be down to 4 CP with the Space Marines. And that's still a fail. Okay. So, oh, I've just got my Land Raider left, the big boy. So he's going to do... Yeah, he's going to do the Melta. This might be a bit of a waste of a Land Raider, actually. Oh well. So I'm going to do my Meltagun and my twin assault... twin assault cannon into the drones, and then the bolters are going into the breaches. Where's one of them but there? So they're lined behind that building but there. So I'll do the multi-melta as a hit. Probably like is a 2. Wounds on a 5. 4 up for the drone. So it does 4 damage. So it's got to make 4 saves. No, it fails. Oh no, it's just the 1 save actually, I believe. No, it still fails anyway. On a 4, so we kill a drone. Then the twin assault cannon, so it's 12 shots. I know this isn't probably the best use for a Land Raider, but you know, when it's needed. Still killing stuff. Okay. Yeah. So it's going to be 3s. Because it's still on its top bracket, because it's taken 9 wounds.
Then it's got 3s. So that many. Then it's got 4s. And then it's got 5s. So that drone is killed. Bosh. Then we've got 2 Boltgun, what are they called? Hurricane bolters, I think they're called. So because they're in half range, it's going to be what's it, 6, 12, 24. Yeah. It's going to be all these plus 4. So it's going to be 3. Pick another 4 dice. Oh, nice, they all hit. So it's just 3 misses. Well, technically 5 misses. Yeah. Then it's going to be 3 to wound. Get rid of these. Then it's going to be, so it's -1, so it's going to be a 5-up save for the breaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. I don't have any CP anyway if I wanted to reroll, so that kills the breacher squad. Just though. So that's that. Then we shall do some charges. So I'm going to charge these 2 guys into the suits. So I'm going to Overwatch. The Sergeant misses. The burst cannon suits. Get 3. 3 to wound. 2 wounds. -2, so it's going to be 5 up. So they kill 1, because that's 2 wounds through. They fail on 2 4s. Did I catch that? Sorry, I don't know if I caught that on camera. I rolled 2 4s for the save for the Space Marines. So that kills 1 Marine, because they got 2 wounds each. So I've just got 1 Marine left. Then he's just going to do his charge. He gets in. Like so. I tell you what, these Marines are going to charge that breacher, because why not? Gets to Overwatch. Ooh, they do get a hit. That's a wound. And that's a fail save, so lol. I'll put it on the Sergeant. 1 Marine takes a wound. Then we are going to charge. On a 9. So we'll just get him in like that. Nice. So I'll do this one first. So I've got the Sergeant. He's got 3 attacks, because he's a Sternguard Vet. And then 1 for the chainsword and 1 for the charge itself. So it's going to be 3s. Now he's -1 to his strength because of the twist, so it's going to be 4s to wound. Nothing. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be 1 attack each. No, it's 2 attacks because there's 8 attacks there. Then they get another 4 attacks because of the charge. 3s. And 4s. So there's no minus to this, but I doubt the Fire Warrior is going to survive. Nope, he's dead. So they just kick the crap out of him, take his lunch money. The next combat, it will be this one over here. So it's going to be no, it's not a Sergeant, he's just a regular Marine, so he's got 1 attack, 1 for the charge, and 1 with the chainsword, so that's 3 attacks. 3s. 5s and 6s, nothing. Right, then I get to pick one of these to attack the Riptide. I'm going to attack on my Captain. So he hasn't charged this turn, so he will have 4 attacks now. So he's hitting on 3s. Gets to reroll, I believe. Then, oh, this is for the sergeant. Then it's a strength 6, so it's going to be 5s and 6s to wound. Get 2 wounds. And the Riptide has a 3-up save. And he saves them both on 2 5s. The reason he has the 3-up because of his Nova Shield. Then I'll attack my Riptide next. Riptide's got 4 attacks. These are going into the Assault Marines. So 5s get 1 hit. 3 is a wound, -1. And the Space Marine saves on a 5. Then I'll attack back with the Assault Marines. So I'll do the Chainswords first. So they have 4 attacks from them because they have 2 regular Chainswords in there. Oh. So it's going to be 3s, that's a 2, and then it's going to be 5, oh wait, what is it, the strength, it's going to be 6s to, wait, so the strength 3 now, yeah, so it's going to be 6s to wound, so that's 1 wound, he takes a wound, so he has got 9 wounds left, 9 wounds left on the Riptide. Then I got the big chainswords, so that's 2 for the Sarge, 1 for the other Marine. So it's -1 to hit with this, so it's going to be 4s. And the -1 strength, so it's 5s and 6s, and that's a fail, either way. Right, so that's those done. I'll attack now with my tower suits. So I'll just pile in slightly. So the sergeant's got 3, the other guy's got 2, so that's that many. Then it's going to be 5s. No, 1. Then a sneaky 3, that's a wound. That's a failed save for the Marine, so that Marine has got 1 wound left. And guys, I believe that's everything for Space Marine turn 3. Morale-wise, the Breachers ran away. The Marines, he lost 1 guy. I don't think he can run, to be honest. On a 6. So he rolled a 6, but even though he lost 1, that'll be a 7. I think he is Leadership 7 or Leadership 8, something like that. So he's fine. Nice. Okay guys, so I kind of done my movement phase and command phase in the same bit. So for my command phase I got a command point, but I spent the command point to overcharge my gun and shield for my Riptide. So I got 8 wounds left now on the Riptide. He's still not bracketed. I moved my commander up a floor. I moved my drone into cover. I moved the Fireblade and the Fire Warriors forward. I left the Riptide where he is, and I backed these guys 8 away from this guy. And that's pretty much it, guys. We're on our last legs here. Not much we can do. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot my commander into the Land Raider Crusader, just hoping I can take some wounds off. I'm going to overcharge my Cycle Ion Blaster. So I'm hitting on 2s. So they all hit. Wounding on 4s. They all wound. Nice. It's -2, so it'll be a 4-up save for the Land Raider. Ooh, so he fails. I am going to CP one of those. Okay, so he passes 1, so the Marines now are on 3 CP. So it does 2d3 damage. So it's 3... for 5 wounds taken off the, so that will leave him, he was on 9, take away 5, leaves him on 4 wounds, like so. Then he's going to shoot his plasma rifle, both hit. Strength is not 8, it's like strength 6, something like that. Oh, they both wound anyway, damn. It's -4, so 2-up save, 4, 5, 6, wait. Yeah, 6-up saves. The Land Raider gets 1, but he does lose another wound, so that takes him down to 3 wounds. Damn, the commander just came in and just started kicking ass now. then again, he is very close to the thing, and it'd be kind of awkward if he does miss at that point. Right, now the question is, do I want... I was thinking, should I shoot my Fire Warriors into the Land Raider now? I know it's only strength 5, but the amount of shots they have... Well, then again... No, because only half the unit could see, because the other half is like partially obscured by the... There's no way to see out of it into the Land Raider. So I'm just going to do all their shots. They're 12 away, so they get extra shots because of the Fireblade. And they're going to go into this squad here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually going to shoot the Marker Light from... No, I'll shoot the Marker Light from the Fireblade first into this guy. Yeah, into this squad, sorry. So he moved, so it's going to be a hit on a 3. Right. So that hits on a 6. So they have a Marker Light on them. So now I'm going to shoot all my Fire Warriors into these guys. So it's 7 guys, which becomes 14 shots. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Ooh, dude, the amount of 2s is disgusting. I get 1, 1, and the right. Look at those 2s. What the hell? And I still fail anyway. Okay. Q. And it's going to be 3s tuned. And then Space Marines save, so it's a 3 up. And they save them all. Wobble. Okay, so that's the Commander shot, the Fireblade, and those Fire Warrior shot. Then I'm going to do my Riptide. So once again, I'm going to do my rockets into the Assault Marines. I'm going to do my Heavy Burst Cannon into the Captain. So I'll do the missiles first. So they're missiles hitting on 5s because he's in combat. Wounding on 3s. So that's 2 wounds, -1. -1, so it's a 4-up save, so they take a wound. So I just put a dice on that guy there. Then the burst cannon with its 18 shots. Yeah. Hitting on 5s. That's alright, I guess. And then it's wounding on 3s. No, wait. Yeah, 3s. So that's 2 wounds at -2. So the 4-up in one from the Captain. Ooh, the Captain fails. So he takes 4 damage, but he does have a 6-up. Nope, he takes 4 damage from the Riptide, so that leaves him on 2 wounds left. Interesting. Okay, so the tower actually did a fair bit there. I know like nothing was removed, but yeah, I'm still gutted that suits can't back out and shoot, but there we are. So that's going to be it for Tau turn 4, guys, and we'll be back now for Space Marine turn 4 in just a sec. Okay guys, so Space Marine turn 4. So I gained a command point in my command phase, so I'm back up to 4 CP. So I've done my movement. I advanced the Space Marines out of this room into here. They got a 6, so I just moved them 6 in that way. Because they had to climb down. So they're there. I moved my Sternguard Veteran squad into the trees now, so they have a bit of cover. Move this Assault Marine, still close, trying to just, keep charging that Spazu unit. I moved these Tactical Marines forward as well with their Meltaguns, left them in combat, and I moved my Land Raider back 3 inches because he's on his bottom bracket. So we'll do some shooting now, guys. I'll start off with, bolt pistol for the lols. And that's a miss. Then I'm going to do 2 bolter shots into those Fire Warriors. So they are within rapid fire range. So it's going to be 3s. and I'm not in Tactical Doctrine anymore. I'm in Assault Doctrine, so my weapons have an extra -1 in melee. So 3s, then it's 3s again. So it's 2 wounds. So it's going to be a 4-up save, and they failed. So I lose 2 Fire Warriors from Bolt of Fire, which sucks. And then I'm going to do 2 Meltaguns from these guys into the suits. So 3s, both hit. 3s, both wound. I'm going to take one of these. Oh, do I want to save the shield drone for my Riptide actually? Yeah. He's got a 3-up. No, I'll use a shield drone now on a 2. Lol. Okay, so 2 4-up saves on my sergeant, and he fails them both. Oh, actually, technically, I would have had to roll that one at a time. So the Sarge fails that, so that kills him. Then what is it? It's -4 for a Meltagun, right? And then it does Meltagun D6 damage. So that kills that suit, and then the other one takes D6 damage because he won't have a save. 4. So that kills 2 suits, like so. So just got 1 battle suit there. Right, then we've got the Land Raider Crusader. So he is going to do the Hurricane Bolters into the Fire Warriors, everything else into the Commander. Okay, so I'll do the Meltagun into the Commander. So he's sitting on a 5 now. Oh, he hits. Wounds on a 3, I think. So that hits, that wounds. So I'm going to use my drone beneath my Commander. Nice, okay. I was worried that was going to be a 1 then. Then a 5-up. Nope, so that drone is killed. Faithful drone. Then we've got the twin assault cannons. So that'll be 12 shots. 12 shots from the twin assault cannons. Six. Hitting on 5s into Commander. 2. 3s. That's 2 wounds. -1. +1 because so it's just his 3-up save. He fails 1, so he takes another wound. So that leaves he's taking 2 wounds now. Yeah. And then we've got the Hurricane Bolters into the what's their faces? The strike team. So it's this plus another 4 because there's 24 shots. Hitting on, damn, that's a lot of 5s and 6s. Oof, Land Raiders gunning for them. So those are all the 5s and 6s. Again, another 4 dice. Damn, I get another 2. That's crazy. So all these hit, and then it's going to be 3s. Get rid of them. Because they're behind a barricade, technically I'm going to give them +1 to their save over there. So it's going to be a 3-up save. And that's not a bad effort. They lose 2 more. So I'll just take this guy and this guy. So they've lost 4 altogether. Okay. So that's the Land Raider done. That's all the shooting done. And then we're going to do some combat. So I'm going to do some charges. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to charge that Assault Marine into that suit. So he's going to overwatch with his 8 shots. Sickers. Ooh, freaking heck. He's got 4. 3s, 2 wounds, -2. So 5s, and it takes the last wound off him. So that's Assault Marine killed. I'll charge these Marines in. So I get to overwatch again. 6s. And then it's going to be 3s. So it's 3 wounds, and then -5s. Damn, so it kills a Marine and +1 on a wound. So I'll just kill this Marine and put him on a wound. Actually, I'll just CP one of those. Because I got the CP one. No, it still fails anyway. So I'm down to 3 CP for the Marines. They're going to charge now. So they get in, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, just put them there. Whoa. Like so. Don't want to do any more, don't think so. So we'll start off with those guys. So I'll start off with the 2 Marines with the Meltagun and the bolter. So they have 1 attack each, +1 for the charge, so that's 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Now they're -1, so they're strength 3 because they're knackered. So toughness 5. It's still 5s and 6s anyway, so it doesn't really affect it that much. Oh, nice, that's 2 wounds. 3 up save for the suit. He gets 1, and he gets 2. There's a 4. And that. Oh crap! I turned it over. Believe it was a 4. I saw it. I won't cheat. So he saves both of them. Now we have the Power Fist Marine. The Sergeant has 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Gets 1. So strength 6, so be wounded on a 3. And that fails to wound. Oh, should I CP that? Wait. Yeah, because this is the combat phase. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Nice. So that's 1 wound. Down to 2 CP. So it's -3 for the Power Fist. And my suit has a 6 up save. And he fails, and it does 2 damage. Which leaves... So the 1 Marine's got a wound. I think. And... I'm running out of dice. He takes a wound, so he's got 1 wound left. Nice. Then I'll attack with my Space Marine Captain with his 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s and 6s. Nothing. I'll attack my Reptile. He's going to do all his attacks into the Assault Marines. So 4 attacks, 5s. Strength something. That's definitely 3s. Oh yeah, because he's strength 6. So it's 2 wounds, -1. There's fails there, so it kills 1, and it puts 1 on 1 wound, I believe. Boop. And then we'll put it on the other guy. Oh, we'll put it on this guy here. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a Riptide kill someone in combat. So then we'll do those Assault Marines now. So we got 1 Chainsaw guy. So he's got 2 attacks. 3s, 6s, sorry. Then we got the 2 big chainswords, whose name I keep forgetting. So the Sarge. Yeah, and then the guy. So it's going to be 4s. 1 hit. Then it's... So a 3 fails to wound because they're only strength 6 and he's toughness 7. So that's a failed wound there. Then finally I get to attack with that battlesuit. So he has got 2 attacks, 5s, gets 1 hit. Could he kill that Marine? Strength, yeah, that's a wound. 3 up. Oh no, he does kill him. Freaking Tywin combat. What a bunch of mad lads. And that's that. Okay guys. So I got 1 turn left. But I've lost so much. But I could kill that. And I could kill a captain. So that would be a lot of points there. I'll tell you what guys, I am going to play turn 5 I think. So I'll be back now in just a sec for Tau... Oh, I gotta do morale, sorry. Let me just do some morale quickly. So I've lost 1, 2... How many have I lost? 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3. I've lost 4 Tau from there. On a 4, right. So their leadership is 7. So 4, they lost 4, 8. So they lose 1, and then they have to make 2 saves. So they lose another one, so it just leaves 1 there. Like that. Yeah. Do I still want to play turn 5? Because the Riptide and the Commander is worth a lot of points, and if I can take out the Captain and the Land Raider, I think I'll be able to make some points back. Yeah guys, I am going to play turn 5, just see what happens. And so I'll be back now for Tau turn 5 in just a sec. Okay guys, so I gained a command point. I spent it on the Riptide again. My Riptide's still not bracketed, he's got 7 wounds plus. So I got my shield and my gun powered. I moved that suit out of combat back to A8. I moved those guys slightly forward. And I left my captain where he is. So I'm just going to do some shooting. So I'm going to do my commander into the Land Raider. So I'm going to overcharge his gun. So it's going to be 3s. No wait, it's 2s. So I take a mortal wound. So he's taking 3 wounds altogether. Then it's going to be 4s to wound. So I do get 1 wound through. It's -2, so it's a 4-up save for the Land Raider. Oh damn. Yeah, so the Land Raider takes it. The plasma rifle. 1 miss, 1 hit. And that's also another miss. So that's a miss there. Then we've got yeah. The Fire Warriors next. Oh, what I should have done is shot the Fireblade first. Lol. So I'll do my Fireblade into the Land Raider. He's got 3 shots. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 6s probably. Yeah, it's definitely not 4s. The guy next to him, the Fire Warrior next to him, 5s and 6s, 1 wound, 2-up save. The Land Raider gets it. Then the the Riptide's going into the commander, or the captain, sorry, with his big gun, and the missiles going into the assault marines. So do the missiles, hitting on 5s, 1 hit, 1 wound, fail save, so a kills the marine. Then the big cannon into the captain. So it's 18 shots, so everything but 2. So 18 shots, hitting on 5s. Damn son, that's a freaking lot. Then it's 3s. And then it's going to be 4-up invuln. Or was it a 3-up save for some reason? No, it was only because of the... Yeah, so it's 4-up invuln. So 2, 4, 6 damage. He has 6s. Nope. So we do kill the captain. Bosh. That's a nice captain. I'm proud of him. Not freaking awesome. So we do kill him. That's the end of Tau turn 5. Yeah, so again a command point. Takes up to 3. I've done my movement. Move them forward, left them there. Left them in there, left him there. So we'll just see what I get now. So I'm going to do 2 Meltaguns into that guy, but there. 3s. He won't get a save, so that just mercs him. This squad, I'm going to do the plasma pistol into the fire warrior, and then I'm going to do the heavy bolt, not the heavy bolt, the special issue bolt guns into the fire blade. So the plasma pistol, that's a hit. It's probably like a 2. Yeah, that's a wound. Minus, it's minus a lot now because of the thing. I don't even think the tower gets a save against that. Nope. So that kills the last fire warrior. Ugh. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolt guns. That'll be 8 shots because they're in rapid fire range into the fire blade. 3s. Get rid of that and that. 3s. Minus 2 now. I think it's a 3-up save. Oof, I don't know. Okay, so my fire blade has 5 wounds and a 4-up save, so they're minus 2, so 6 is safe. So he's lost 3 wounds, but he's got 2 left. I'll just mark it down with a white dice for now. I don't think it will matter. Then my Land Raider is gonna do Melta and twin assault cannons into the commander, and hurricane bolters into the fireblade. I'll do the hurricane bolters first, so it's this plus another 5 now because the dice is over there. So it's going to be 5s. I think I turned that dice over. So we got 6, 7 hits with that. Then it's going to be 3s. And then because he's behind the barricade, he gets plus, I think it's +1 to a save, so it's going to be a 3-up save. He's still got 1 wound left because he's got a 4 and a 6. So there we go. Like that. Then the Meltagun into the commander. That's a hit. Has a fail to wound. 12 shots from the twin assault gun, wherever the hell it is, the assault cannon. Yeah. So this is the twin assault cannon, hit it on 5s. Bang. Wounding on 3s. -1 +1 because the commander's in a ruin, so it's going to be 3s. So that's another 2 wounds. Yeah, he takes another 2 wounds, so that kills him, but he only has 5 wounds left. Boop. I'm just going to do a sneaky rocket from this guy into the fireblade. I'm going to do the crack, I think it is. So it's d6, just the 1. I'll CP that. Oh, it would have been a 1 anyway. Then it's hitting on a 3, or a 4, sorry, because they're -1, because he's so far away. And 3 to wound. That was a wound. Now he fails a save, even though it would have been a 3-up because he's behind cover, but he fails anyway, so that kills the fireblade. Like so. I'm not going to bother doing that combat because I don't see a point. So it's a Space Marine victory. Brothers of Atonement take victory on this battle. The only thing left for the Tau is a Riptide on 7 wounds.
Okay guys, so welcome to the final part of the video where I just give you some of my thoughts on the battle. So I haven't played a 40k game in a while, and yeah, Space Marines are still pretty good. It was kind of close. Oh, I don't know. Well, yeah, I think it was kind of close. I mean, I played the turn 5, so it must have been. I mean, I think if I wiped out the Land Raider and the Captain, I think Tau probably could have took it, maybe. Then again, there's still a lot left for the Space Marine, so I don't know. I think, yeah, I mean, a few things could have changed. Like, if I did better with Overwatch, I guess, or positioned my suits a bit better, maybe I could have pulled Tau victory. I did enjoy using my Land Raider Crusader. I love it. It's such a cool model. And the reptiles are Riptide's a cool model too. So I'm glad I can bring something big in each army for 1,000 points. I do like using the open war cards as well. I think they do add a bit more flavour to the game. I hope you guys enjoyed that thing at the start I did with their kind of little flavour of story at the start. It's just fun, you know, just adding a bit more to the 40k game. It's not just a simple battle report, and I try to make it more interesting because it's just me here as well. I don't know what it is with Tau. I was thinking about it, and I was thinking maybe the suits should be classed as a vehicle. So that way then they can still shoot even if they are charged. There's that one Marine just charging them, the suits, and they just kept backing off. They pretty much didn't do anything. So I think if they were a vehicle and they could shoot in combat, it would be a bit more fair. Even though, you know, they'll still be at a -1 to hit. And they'll still be classed in combat, so in the combat phase they still get hits against them in. So yeah, I think maybe something like that should happen, because right now they're just freaking crap. What I am thinking about doing is probably taking Riptides and just infantry, or maybe some tanks like whatever the Hammerhead I think it's called, with like the rail rifle on it, because at least they can still shoot in combat. Yeah, but it's -1, so I'm hitting on 5s, so I'm basically just orcs with crap combat. So yeah, I'm still struggling with the Tau a bit. I know the far side enclaves are a bit better than the regular Tau. But yeah, Space Marines still kick ass. The 2 wounds for the Marines, nice. It's nice. I like it now that it's a bit quicker as well. Like it's 5 turns, and it doesn't take long to get into the action. It does screw over the Tau over a bit more, but I can't wait to see what eventually the new codex will bring for Tau. It'll be interesting to see what stuff they get. I think that's pretty much it for my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed the battle report, guys. Please let me know. You know, feel free to leave a comment. Maybe I got a rule wrong or two, which is highly possible because there's so much crap going on. And let me know if you enjoyed the video or not. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.